Hey everybody, I'm back. I wanted to try making as many low-stakes videos as possible within a few months. I just want to grease the wheels, really lube me up and get me in the zone without worrying about production quality. I wanted to share with you some LinkedIn posts. I've been spending a lot of time on LinkedIn recently to talk to people in my field, and that part's great, but you're also exposed to a lot of really cool posts while you're on there. Let's get into it. First guy I want to look at is this Alex Hormozy. I have a special relationship with this guy because a former employer used to watch and send me his videos all the time.
Why do smart people stay poor?
They don't do the things that makes people rich. Do the things that makes people rich.
I later found out that that employer's YouTube home was filled with a weird pastiche of entrepreneur grift videos and bro-fascism. So I went through and started blocking channels like I was mothering a mentally frail child. Anyway, there are a few LinkedIn phenotypes, and this dude fits solidly into the Hustlegrind slot pool. In this first one, he wants to tell us how to get to over $100,000 in savings. So let's see what he has to say. Let's hear him out. Number 1, stop eating out. Discount groceries only. Okay, so just sort of bog standard bootstraps condescension there. Nothing really too interesting. You could replace this with 1,000 boomers telling you to stop eating avocado toast at their 6-figure op-ed job where they get paid to tell you to stop eating avocado toast. Same with number 2, stop buying new clothes, go to Goodwill. Got to Goodwill. I will say for this one, it does in fact look like he actually believes it. They're trite, they're old. Number 3, only attend free friend events. I do not know what this means. What it implies is that Mr. Hormozy's friends invoice him to hang out, which I would also. It really does scream, I view all of my relationships as transactional, and boy, do his other posts bear that out. Again, there's just this hatred for people that don't have money. To people like this, if you're not already a millionaire, you have to be a Puritan. You gotta live on one berry a day. You gotta tend to the fields. Number 4, apply for jobs that offer more salary than your current role. Okay, dope, sick advice. What's your speaking fee again? Number 5, pick up side hustle work. Number 6, learn a skill with a high hourly rate. So yeah, lunatic. Honestly, the most interesting thing about this guy and the hustle grind community in general is the cavernous gulf between their following and what they're actually saying.
They don't do the things that makes people rich.
I mean, this guy is just the laziest scold imaginable. The dude has a speaking fee of $50,000 an hour for saying to have more money, make more money, and work harder. The only other thing I can really say about the hustle grind phenotype is that they actually do have the capacity for real harm. They make people feel like they're part of the in-group and then they sell them shit. Fraudulent methods to become millionaires, it's MLM for bros. Their whole main thing is to gather a tremendous following and milk them for passive income because their audience are vulnerable suckers thinking they're epic capitalists. The other cool thing about this niche is these guys absolutely hate having friends and have contempt for people that don't meet their bizarre set of attributes. The next one is a post from maybe my favorite LinkedIn lunatic phenotype, the liar. So Akil here wants to tell us about a date he had, where he's telling Girl about his job as the founder of some tech whatever company that I assume is long-term less ethical than carpet bombing. Now obviously, this did not happen, but what we're left wondering is, does he think this happened? And I think that's great, just so cool. The ambiguity makes it so compelling. Now, if he actually does believe this happens, it sort of ends right there, right? It's a hallucination of some self-aggrandizing Silicon Valley guy. But if he's aware this didn't happen, it means a few things. The first is that he writes women with less agency than literally the most horny anime of all time. And 2, he thinks this makes him look good. And that second part is really what's important, because as anyone who's used this site knows, truth is malleable, and what's more important is affect. Stories like this on LinkedIn are parables, fictions that point to truth. Everyone on this feed knows that this didn't happen, but what's important is the extremely heavy-handed moral, which in this case is Akil projecting the idea that he's always on, even on a date, like he wants, I don't know, his clientele or potential investors to know that. Like, I'm always thinking about you, even when I'm like smooching a girl. This one from Jennifer is even more ham-handed. And like, whatever. Lying is as endemic to the internet as the ocean is wet. But this specific moralistic reinvention of the parable through the language of the corporate managerial class is absolutely bonkers and hilarious to me. It's like if somebody took Aesop's fables and translated them into corporatese. Oh, candidate, do you consider yourself more a town mouse or a country mouse? Sir, I consider myself a town mouse because I'm always hungry. The last one I wanted to point out is the self-care poster. Now this one isn't as openly nefarious as the hustle grinder or the liar, and frankly I think it mostly comes from a good place. A lot of this is mixed in with elements of the work reform movement. The problem is, and I have this issue with other applications of self-care too, is that it's so nebulous and unspecific that a lot of the times it ends up being weirdly pro-corporate and pro-hustle grind. This is sort of the problem with pop psychology in general, right? Take up Zen Buddhism so that you can grind harder at work. Go to therapy to sleight of hand that pit in your stomach that something is just fundamentally not right so you can go back to work. Employers offering free mental health services for workers so they can go back to work. LinkedIn even has a partnership with Headspace, which is just... I mean, it really is a corporate hell, isn't it? Total elite capture. Now, something I have noticed is that LinkedIn's broader ethos is changing. It used to be dominated by hustle grind weirdos, but these days work reformism is extremely popular. Posting like this guy will get you jumped. It's still a wretched site, but I guess you can polish shit a little bit. So, that's LinkedIn. Isn't that fun?